And it's time now to go to David Karnes in the Storm Alert Center. We were indeed trying to hear from Cedric Haynes out at the riverfront. And we should mention, they're having a fun event out there, Rock the Riverfront, with all sorts of activities. Hopefully we can show you a little bit of that later.
Yes. And meantime, David's going to tell us about what really not a good Friday. Is that right?
Not a good Friday, but I will say before we go to our Friday, almost record-breaking temperatures today, and we're having a pretty darn good time here in the studio. So
yeah, it's a party.
It's kind of, you have a good time. You can have a good time wherever you are.
Yes.
That's what I like to say.
Well, yeah, you take the weather with you, right?
You take the weather with you, absolutely, sure. Rain and storms on Friday morning. It's going to be pleasant this weekend, although we might have a couple of showers moving through Sunday afternoon. But for the most part, I think you're really going to like the weekend. Saturday, let me just say in advance, you're welcome. You will love Saturday. Low 70s, sunshine, it's going to be nice. A big chill, though, to start the spring season. We're going to be below freezing on Tuesday morning. How about that? Then we'll start to warm up as we head through first few days of spring. So taking a look at Friday, we do have a low-end risk of severe storms. I think gusty winds, heavy rain. Outside chance of some small hail. The tornado threat is not there. We're not looking at a possibility of tornadic activity with any of the storms that move through, but it is going to be during the morning commute, so it's going to be a little rough. Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m., heavy rain and storms. We could see wind gusts 20 to 30 miles per hour. Isolated small hail, a possibility, but that's not going to be the main feature. No tornadoes, and then we'll see it tapering off the intensity to scattered showers during the afternoon, and might see them, even a few of them, lingering into the evening hours. Rainfall, I do think, is going to be the biggest deal as you head out tomorrow morning. Half an inch to 2 inches with the higher amounts of the southwest, and that could produce some localized flooding and ponding on the roadways as you're heading out and about. So right now we're at 81 degrees. The record high is 83. Will we make it? Certainly could. We'll see it get up another degree at least, and maybe 2. We could certainly tie that record at least. 80 in Dalton, it's 81 in Cleveland, and 77 degrees in Murphy, North Carolina. So on our radar and satellite, not too much going on. You can see some big storms out to the west and severe thunderstorm warnings along that boundary. That is what's going to be moving through our area. I do think it will weaken a little bit as it moves through. This is Friday morning, about 3:30 in the morning, and there's that front line moving through Nashville. So Friday morning, a horrible time to drive up toward Nashville. You're going to be driving right through it, and then by about 5 o'clock, we're going to start to see that line moving over the Cumberland Plateau. By, say 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, we'll start to see it moving into Chattanooga. This is 7:43, and you can see that front line where we have that dark red, even a few shades of pink in there, and that's where we could see some of the stronger storms moving through. Behind it, though, very heavy rain following in behind. 9:30, 10 o'clock, we'll see that front line off to the east, and we will see our weather calming down in terms of the intensity, but we're still going to see scattered showers on and off the rest of the morning, even into the early afternoon. By about 5:30, everything's really going to start to break apart, and as we move into our Saturday, we're going to see it clearing out, lots of sunshine, and 72 degrees in the morning. Sunday, again looking good. We will have more clouds. It will be in the upper 60s in the afternoon, and we may see 1 or 2 showers moving through. Bulk of the rainfall with this low pressure is going to be to our south, and then behind all of this, here comes that colder weather to start next week. Highs will be in the 50s. Lows by Tuesday morning will be dropping down to 29 degrees to start your Tuesday morning. Tuesday, the beginning of spring. We will warm up to 60 on Tuesday afternoon. Wednesday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. We'll see it staying that way through Thursday, and then we have more rain off to the west. We'll see that moving in likely next Friday. Rainfall amounts for this Friday, about a half an inch to 2 inches. You can see generally the further to southwest you go, the higher those rainfall amounts get, but even in Chattanooga, we could get about 1.5 inches of rain. Tonight, mild, nice evening, early morning storms moving through again starting about 5 a.m. 60 degrees Chattanooga tonight, 60 Cleveland, and 58 in Dalton. And then tomorrow, the morning rain and thunderstorms followed by scattered afternoon showers. Those will be fading as we move through the evening hours. 70 degrees for our high. It's really going to be in the 60s all day tomorrow. A lot of folks won't even get out of the 60s, and I'm calling a bold 70 for Chattanooga. Winds out of the southwest 10 to 15 miles per hour, but remember, those winds will be gusty at times, 20 to 30 mile per hour wind gusts. So nice on Saturday, 68 Sunday, St. Patty's Day, don't you know? And then we're looking at chilly weather to start next week. Spring starts Tuesday. We'll be freezing in the morning, warming to 60 in the afternoon, mid to upper 60s by midweek, guys.